Hello and welcome. I'm David Lozada and this is your noontime wrap. President Rodrigo Duterte misses the traditional heads of state photo during the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation or APEC summit. In photos released by Malacanang, Foreign Secretary Perfecto Yasay stood in for Duterte on the last day of the APEC Economic Leaders meeting in Lima, Peru, Sunday. Duterte was also absent from the APEC Economic Leaders retreats that same day, which opens opportunities for leaders to freely discuss among themselves. He also skipped the gala dinner hosted by Peru President Pedro Pablo Kuczynski. Duterte spokesperson Martin Andonar says the president was not feeling well. But earlier that day, Duterte met Russian President Vladimir Putin, a man he calls his idol. The Communist Party of the Philippines or CPP urges President Rodrigo Duterte to reverse the burial of the remains of President Ferdinand Marcos at the Hero Cemetery, calling it a historical wrong. In a statement, the CPP says Duterte, quote, exhibited gross disrespect and insensitivity to the Filipino people's sufferings. The CPP says the burial symbolizes the completion of the political resurrection of the Marcoses. The CPP adds Duterte risks facing mounting protests and isolation if he does not listen to the people's outcry against the burial. Marcos was buried at the libingan ng mga bayani on Friday in a private ceremony with only the family present. The camp of Vice President Leni Robredo is alarmed over rumors saying the Philippines would have a new VP by early 2017. Robredo spokesperson Georgina Hernandez says messages are circulating about a supposed recount leading to the unseating of the Vice President. Hernandez says this recount would be without the direction of the Presidential Electoral Tribunal, or PET, which is handling the election protests filed by defeated candidate Bongbong Marcos against Robredo. In the vice presidential race last May, Robredo got 14.4 million votes during the official canvassing, while Marcos received 14.1 million. Last October, President Rodrigo Duterte brought up Marcos's election protest, saying the former senator would be the new vice president if the PET rules in his favor. U.S. Vice President-elect Mike Pence says he was not offended when the cast of the Broadway hit Hamilton expressed worries that President-elect Donald Trump might not respect U.S. racial, cultural, and social diversity. Pence was booed by some in the audience as he entered the theater with his family, prompting Trump to demand an apology over what he saw as rude behavior. Trump tweeted, quote, "The cast and producers of Hamilton, which I hear is highly overrated, should immediately apologize to Mike Pence for their terrible behavior." That's your noontime wrap. I'm David Lozada. Join us again at 6 p.m. for today's top news.